Hi, I'm Chris from Penrose Outdoors in Truro. Welcome to another one of our YouTube product reviews. We're here today at Tent Show, just basically having a look at some of the new tents for this coming summer 16. We've looking at some of the updated ones as well. So you can see here I'm standing in front of the Inspire 600 from Vango, which is part of their elite range of tents. It's been in the range for a couple of years now. It's part of their Airbeam range. They've added some real great little additional features to it, which we'll go through in a minute, but it's been one of the most popular tents in our range this year, mainly down to its sort of size and the layout of it. So it's got a massive front living area. You can see here this is actually an additional sun canopy. So this is the elite awning that basically is an additional extra for the whole range. So if you've already got one, you can get one of these for it. Adds a lot of extra space. But if you want to come in and we can have a look at the actual main tent itself. Okay, so if you were to exclude the front awning, which is an optional extra, this is where the actual front of the tent starts. So you can see there how it would come inwards just to give you a little bit of protection, but there is no front door to this. This is an open-ended canopy. The front beam starts here and runs down, so it's a strong front section. It's not going to be sort of moving around in the end, and it is an air beam. And then this is where the actual sort of tent door, where you get the enclosure part, so loads of living area in the back there, and sort of a nice area just to relax in if it is a little bit rainy or drizzly or windy. You've got sort of an area to put your storage, hang maybe wetsuits or anything like that if you're camping down by the coast. We are actually in the Elite collection with the Inspire 600, so with that you get your little additional extras like your little storage organisers. You get your front ground sheet that does come out to the pole, doesn't actually come out to the front bit, so you do get a little bit of area so you can store shoes and keep things dry. But the main sort of real additional features that you're getting this year with the Elite range is a huge upgrade in the fabric. So this year it comes with a 420 double ripstop denier polyester fly sheet. So in terms of longevity, how long it's going to last for, how quickly it's going to degrade, it's going to last for a long time. I mean, if you're buying this sort of price tent, I think you really want to be looking up in that sort of level of fabric, just so that it lasts you a long time. And the hydrostatic head on this, 6,000mm hydrostatic head. I mean, in terms of waterproofing, that is way up there. You'll see as well in all of the seams, they're really well taped. It's just trying to make sure that none of the weather elements can get in. The other big upgrade they've made this year was such a big expanse, so like basically, the size that the beams are away from each other, and the heavier fabric, they've needed to beef up the beams. So these beams are now called supersized beams, and they've increased by around about 30% in size. So you can see that a massive sort of how big they actually are in terms of sort of the width of them. So they've made a huge improvement, I think, in terms of beam size. But they're your real sort of improvements this year on the Elite range. I mean, obviously the Inspire has been in the range for a little while now. And then your standard features really that come with all of the tents. You've got your tie down curtains, so obviously you've for privacy, and that comes with any window that you see in the tent comes with the curtains. You've got the TBS2 system, so in terms of structural stability, you've already got those oversized beams, so you're looking at real strong beams, but you've also got the TBS system that basically attaches to the top of the tent in a triangular structure, and that just increases the strength against the wind when it's blowing from side to side. So one up this side, one down that side, and then when it's not too windy, just unclip them, tuck them away in their little pouch so that you're not running into them all the time, just increasing the structural stability of the tent. Fully integral ground sheet, so nothing's going to get in, no bugs going to get in, no water's going to get in. The actual ground sheet itself is a really heavy duty nylon as well, and then you've got your double mesh doors, so you've got a mesh on there, and then you've got your door on the outside, so you can open it up for a little bit of more airflow, or if it's too hot, just allow some wind through. So your bedroom layout, you've got your two bedrooms on the right hand side, so 1, 2 with a zipped in divider. They've also been pretty clever on the zipped in divider, so that when you unzip it, there's no sort of flap. The zip is directly on the floor, so if you do need like an overhang, or the airbed's a little bit too big, then you can just unzip it. If you've got a child and you want to sort of be right next to them, you can unzip it and have a 4-berth bedroom. And then this one here, you'll see, is actually completely separate, so you can drop that if you don't need it and have maybe some, wardrobe space or living space, or put it up again, but it is totally separate. The bedrooms as well feature the lights out in a tent. So again, it just keeps it a little bit darker. So 6 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of summer, you're not just getting woken up by blinding sunlight coming through. You've got all the pockets running through as well, and through all the bedrooms. Just a little bit of that attention to detail just gives a little bit of extra storage that you're not getting in the sort of lower ranges. Plenty of venting as well, running through to bottoms and then top of the doors as well. Just again allowing much more air through the tent. Okay, so as with all the Elite ranges, you're getting all the sort of little porch poles, porch canopy poles are all made out of the air, so you're not having any fiberglass threading. It's all done through air, and then you've got these little side flaps as well. So you've got a little bit of extra protection. So when you have got that door open, if it does start raining, it doesn't just pour into the tent, or the wind doesn't sort of blow everything away. And then with the actual Airbeams themselves, obviously last year we talked about it quite a lot. They've got this new twist lock valve system, so you just twist it out, open it, and then you can let it down, or when you're blowing it up, you're putting the pump in, you're twisting it, and there's no way that it can just let itself out when it will blow out when it gets to too high pressure, because it is twisted in. And then when you're putting the actual valve in, just in, twist, and it's just security, it's in there and it's safe and it's locked. Quick and easy. And then they've tidied it up this year with these little Velcro tabs, just popping on there, and it's looking nice and tidy. Plenty of guy line straps as well, pegging points, and then on the back you've got the heavy duty webbing storm straps as well. And then obviously, like with moving the air system up as well, you've left plenty of room for more ventilation, again just to get rid of more of that condensation, which I think is a great idea. Okay, thanks for watching another one of our YouTube product reviews. Today we've been looking at the Inspire 600. Hope you've enjoyed the review. If you want to have any more details about the actual product itself, like the floor plan or the detail in the fabric, then please visit our website at www.penroseoutdoors.co.uk, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's loads more videos on there of other tents in the range, other tents in different manufacturers' range that you can maybe compare some against. But other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and have a good day.